Welcome to The Insider. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment and click on the notification bell for latest football news vibes. Liverpool defender Trent Alexander-Arnold has revealed who he dislikes more out of Manchester United and Everton. Liverpool are currently fourth in the Premier League table after a hugely frustrating 2-1 defeat to Tottenham, which saw Luis Diaz's goal incorrectly ruled out for offside. While they were held to a 2-2 draw by Brighton on Sunday after Lewis Dunk's sucker punch header in the 78th minute. Jurgen Klopp will now be starting his preparations for the Merseyside derby, which takes place after the international break on October 21st. In the lead-up to the iconic fixture, Alexander-Arnold has revealed who he dislikes more out of Premier League rivals Everton and Manchester United. Speaking on Liverpool's YouTube channel, the England international said, "That's a tough one. It's difficult because when I was growing up watching the first team, it was always United dominated everything, so naturally as a Liverpool fan, I had that dislike towards them. They won everything, it was always them. But for me personally, I knew a lot more Evertonians, I was around them, it was a lot more intense with them. A lot more interaction like I said, I was going to school with a lot of players that were there, and that rivalry grew on a personal level from young. But I think if I was watching the first team and I was watching the likes of Stevie Gerrard and them boys, I always wanted them to beat United more than Everton. That's the way I see it. Liverpool have dominated United in recent seasons, putting 21 goals past them in their last 5 competitive matches. Meanwhile, Erik ten Hag's men have found the back of the net just twice against their local rival. Trent Alexander-Arnold has surprisingly named former Manchester City youngster Brandon Barker as one of the toughest opponents he's ever faced. Alexander-Arnold is approaching his 300th appearance for Liverpool after making his debut 7 years ago, and he has come up against a laundry list of world-class talent in that time. However, it's forgotten City starlet Barker, who still brings back the worst memories as he recalled a time the winger destroyed him in an under-21 fixture. Local lad Barker joined the Blues at the age of 8, and big things were expected of him as he rose through the club's youth ranks with a series of thrilling performances from the left flank. In February 2016 he came up against Alexander-Arnold and tore him apart. "I would say Brandon Barker," Alexander-Arnold replied when asked by the We Are Liverpool podcast to name a tough opponent people might not know about. He played for City. "I was 18 and I played for the under-21s for the first ever time at Anfield. We got beat 3-0 and he scored 2 and got an assist. He came off at 60 minutes and it was, still to this day, the opponent that I think just destroyed me, man. I had never had it like that before. At that point I'm thinking this kid is going to be the best player in the world because I'd never seen someone move so quickly and so sharp and effectively." Despite his potential, Barker would make just one senior appearance for City in a 5-1 fifth-round FA Cup defeat to Chelsea 2 weeks after that game at Anfield. He would spend much of the following 3 years on loan before a permanent switch to Rangers in 2019. Barker was hailed as a massive signing by manager Steven Gerrard, but would play just 27 times for the Glasgow Giants as he struggled to truly break into the team before heading out on loan again. He would go on to join Reading for 6 months after being released in January 2022. He would then go on to spend a year in Cyprus at Neil Lennon's Ammonia Nicosia before being released again this past summer. At the age of 27, Barker is currently without a club. James Maddison joked that Trent Alexander-Arnold was still asking for a replay after the two met up on international duty. A social media post by the Spurs midfielder on Monday night showed them together at St George's Park. The pair are currently preparing for England's upcoming games against Australia and Italy. However, The two were also involved in the recent controversial Premier League match between Tottenham Hotspur and Liverpool. Spurs won the game 2-1, but the fixture was dominated by a number of decisions that went against the Reds. The refereeing body, the PGMOL, were forced to apologise to Liverpool after significant human errors saw Luis Diaz's first-half goal wrongly disallowed for offside. After that apology, Reds boss Jurgen Klopp, who also had Curtis Jones and Diogo Jota sent off, called for his side to be given a replay. And now, after posting a picture of Alexander-Arnold gesticulating towards him, Maddison wrote on Instagram, "Still asking for a replay." Followed by 3 different images. But the move may have backfired on Maddison after Trent quickly responded with "Still asking to see my trophies" to the Spurs player, whose club last lifted silverware in 2008. Speaking last week, Reds boss Klopp said, "There should have been solutions for it. Not as manager of Liverpool, but more as a football person, I think the only outcome should be a replay. It probably won't happen. The argument is that it would open the gate for everyone to ask for it. I think this is unprecedented." Maddison has starred for Ange Postecoglou's side during the opening weeks of the Premier League season that sees Spurs top the league standings. Alexander-Arnold's Liverpool side are currently 3 points behind the North London club. Thanks for watching this awesome video.